Hi, and welcome to Coffee with Dogs. I'm Susan Allen Medium. I'm an evidential psychic medium and animal communicator. This podcast is a place to share insights into the spirit world and soulful stories of animals and what they can teach us about a life aligned with love. So grab your mug and let's dive into some magic together. Hi, Stephanie. We're back.
We're back. Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you? It's so good to see you. It's been a minute.
It's been a second. Yeah. Here we are, February 15th, day after the Day of Love. And so we thought we'd do sort of a thematic episode of messages involving that theme of love. How does that sound?
Well, I love that. I think the world, as the song says, the world needs a lot of love right now, what the world needs now. And I really wanted to, speak about how we can carry this vessel of complete and utter love inside of us, and it permeates every being, every plant, every animal. I'm getting a lot of emails from people that are in fear mode because of the events that are happening in the world. My suggestion is, unless it's really like hitting you personally on a deep personal level, fill your life with love and fill it with joy and fill it with faith. Faith is very strong. Hope isn't. We hope. No, faith. Faith, deep faith that everything is going to straighten out and the light is so much greater than the dark. There's so much light coming in right now. And so when we're feeding ourselves what's happening in the world, it's almost like you're connected to the dark. And the more you're feeding the soul and the brain to the sadness, the strife, it's not going to make sense to be able to reach for the light. I'm a huge advocate not to leave your body with drugs or alcohol. A glass of wine or two is okay, but when you're getting too high, your soul is leaving your body because you don't want to feel anything. And then at that point, when you've risen that high, your soul is leaving, you're going to have some attacks. And I'm not saying they're going to be severe, but I'm going to say we want to bring light in. We want to bring the love of the universe. So I'm just going to ask my people, when you think about something you love deeply, like an animal, or let's say you're animalist right now, but let's think about an animal that once came around you that you loved, or a horse, or when you think of an animal or you watch an animal video, you can feel every cell of your body changing into the light and love. And that's what we need to proliferate. And that is the key to having ourselves sane and peaceful. And it spreads like wildfire. We're all energy. So when we energetically embody this beautiful love of creation and being grateful for what we have, whether it's a quart of milk or the ability to go for a walk, we need to be grateful. We need to go to that deep love and gratitude because that will grow. So if you have like $5 in your checking account or you're minus $5 in your checking account, visualize and feel what it would be like to have, as hard as it is, reach for this. Visualize what it would feel like to have $500,000 in your checking account. Visualize something that you could do with that kind of wealth. And I know I'm asking for a lot from my people that are listening to this that are suffering. Their body is suffering, their brain is suffering, their heart is suffering. But I want you to trust me and have the faith that this is real. This is real. What we're thinking about, we're bringing about. And if you think you can, you can, and you will. And if you think you can't, you will not. It's all what we're feeding ourselves. So feeding ourselves the fear and the distress, and I may sound like a Pollyanna, and I really don't care. I need to preach this
Mhm.
right now. Sometimes I don't even listen to the news. I get my news at the gym or if I'm working, and I go, that's why I don't watch the news.
What's that saying where your focus goes, your energy flows?
Yeah, it's all the same. We're all energy. And when we focus on the good, we're going to bring about the good, not just for ourselves, but you do realize like if we're okay and we're not in lack, whether in our bank account or our health or our spirituality, when we are not focused or living in the lack, we feel great. And when you feel great energetically, you're giving this to your children, your pets, your neighbors. Even if you don't like your neighbor, trust me, your neighbor will start to like you. I've seen this
Hmm.
work. I've seen it work. I see where staying in the light and staying in love is everything. It's not just for Valentine's Day, it's a daily practice. And when we're in the light, we're in love because the light is the love of the universe. There's so much good in the universe, the universal field, that even if we feel like we're making it up, the imagination is so much stronger than anything that you could ever imagine. It really is.
When we want to hang on to that good, to find that good, to be in that good, what would you say for people who are going to say, well, I need to go fix the bad though? Like we want to be careful not to spiritually bypass. Have you heard that term where it's like, oh, the bad doesn't
Yes.
exist or your problems don't
Yes.
matter? So, how do we still address or try to work on the bad things to make them better while staying in love and light?
It's such a gorgeous question. Well, Mother Teresa, who's now a saint, said she will not walk in a parade against war. She will create a parade for peace, proliferate
Hmm.
that. So, how do we do it as an individual? Even if I'm just asking for this, your energy or your body will change in 5 minutes right before you close your eyes at night. Imagine beautiful things. Imagine being in a forest, being able to pet a deer. Imagine the next trip or the next vacation that you really can't even see happening, but you would love to make it happen. So I want you to bring every cell of your body into this field in a very high vibratory manner. And your body will change. So it's a great thing to do right before bed at night. I mean, I've talked about this. I watch action movies. I do. I love all the action movies. And but before I go to bed, before I close my eyes, I visualize my peace, I visualize grounding, and I visualize going to love in the universe. So it's very powerful. I'm not going to go into the broadness of my own life at this point, how I've seen these miracles happen over the last 10 to 11 years in my own life from what I fed myself here. I know how powerful they are. So I'll say to my husband, nope, don't think that thought. Everything is, everything good is in our field. Everything good is attracted to us. And I don't really worry about how broad it is because I really feel that our cells and our body are creating for us at the time that we're thinking these thoughts. The new medicine that's out now, it's always been there, but talking to your heart, my heart is so beautiful. My knee is really survived a lot. Thank you, knee. Thanking yourself, thanking your body, thanking your physicalness, thanking the fact that you're still on this side of the dirt, as they say, because we get to practice the science. It's really a science, you know? Try this just for 30 days. Like, I'm going to invite you to do it. I'm going to really commit on the mornings that I'm super hectic and busy, that I am going to really put out there what I would like to see in my life and in the world. I do a blessing for the world. That's what we need to do as I rise above into the high universal love, and I see the planet below me, and I see myself sending love to the planet. Because if we send love, we change the vibration of the planet. But we have to fill ourselves with self-love first. So it's a 5-minute procedure. And if we could do that, and the other thing is, help the practitioners that you love. Spend some money with the healers, spend some money with the practitioners, your local crystal shop if you like their vibration. I still love the crystals you sent me. They were on my windowsill in my kitchen. Does this make sense?
It does. I have a question though.
Yeah.
Of course I do. It's my job. Um, what is a light worker?
Hmm. So, our light workers, when you're in the presence of a light worker, so you're going to use your body as your pendulum. Your body knows. Trust your gut. We don't trust ourselves. We go to gurus, we go to outside people to help us. But when you're in a presence of a very high vibration being, you feel after you have left their presence like you were in the presence of an angel. That's what I want you to go for. Those are the people that I want you to spend money with.
So they have a higher vibration. You feel the after effects.
Yes.
Do light workers always know that they're light workers?
No, usually um, doubtful in their own lives, and they're scared, and they rely on the outside world to mirror for them. I mean, for
Mm.
years, I would have to read my reviews to believe that this was real, because I would be in a trance state when I'm doing my readings. And then when people would validate me in the reviews, wow, I would be doubtful. And then I go, did I really say that? Well, why would they write it? Like, to. So, when you come in as sensitive as the light workers are, as I am, as we are, we do need, the outside validation. It's so important, right?
Yeah. And if you want to hear all about that, episode 9 was on communication, validation, and reads, and we talked about it. It was a good one.
Oh, good, good.
Can you explain what a spiritual download is and how you specifically, personally experience them?
Yeah, the hits are coming in stronger and stronger. I mentioned to you my Instagram yesterday. I was in prayer and meditation, and I felt like the urge to say what I got. It was really about trusting ourselves. I can't remember it. It's on Instagram.
You were saying
So,
don't go to the next thing all the time. Don't always be searching, oh, this is going to help me. This is come. You have to be quiet at some point.
mhm.
Lots of things are shifting and you do have to trust your
Discern,
gut.
discern.
Yes.
We got to discern because we're in a framework right now where a lot of people are incredibly feeling so desperate.
Hmm.
Um, and we have to use our gut, and we don't need a fix. We're not broken, you know? We aren't broken people. We just haven't learned to sit quiet. And that's okay. It took me years and years and years to sit quiet and hear the messages. They're in us. The answer is really inside of us because we are from God. We're from something so high. And we come in, and from the minute we start our human doing, we think there's something wrong. Whether it's from our parents or society, we think there's something really wrong with us. We're really we're perfect. You've read this before, right? You've heard this before. But our soul is perfection. And when we feel we have a need for something, before you sign up or spend or do anything other than sit with yourself for the answer, give it 24 hours. I am into growth and prosperity, but I have a really hard time with people out there. I know I'm going to get emails about this. Oh my God. I'm-
Don't assume that.
Should I say it or am I in
Yeah,
trouble?
of
Okay.
course. Say it. Do it.
Well, there are people that I'm interested in their work, and then I go to their website, and I really get excited myself,
Hmm.
like all of us. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder, I'd like to learn some of that. And then you start filling out your name, your email, blah, blah. And then there's a drop down. What investment are you willing to make? I'm not kidding. And the criteria is 0 to 5,000, 5,000 to 10,000, 10,000 to 15, and it goes on and on.
It sounds like a cult.
It just makes me sad. There's many people that do that. This is your pendulum part. When you get anxiety, when you look at something like that or look at that drop down, if you feel any like flutter, that's the key. That's the key that you need. Anxiety is a great one. If you feel any sense of anxiety, it's usually key.
A warning that something's off or take some time to think.
Yeah, and you just need to sit with it. You just need to sit with it before you make a decision. Let's
Hmm.
not be impulsive right now, because then we'll have regrets. Let's just sit with our feelings before we act and let's discern. I know this is an animal podcast, but I just felt the need to talk about it, right?
Yeah, no, I think it's a good reminder. And I think people do want to know how to stay in the love and the light. Here we have, Valentine's Day, which people are usually celebrating those
Yeah.
positive things. And how do we keep it around, especially in a world that can feel very dark and especially right now?
Very sad and very dark, but we don't want to push into that energy. We want to push in to the energy and light of the universe, the good stuff, right?
When you feel the overall sense of the collective, what do you feel it needs to hear right now?
And it's the light. So, what I do in my meditation, I'm going to walk us through it, but I have a vivid imagination. I've had it since childhood. It's been a curse and a blessing. So, I visualize a red flame in my sacral chakra.
Hmm. Remind
And then
people
I
where the sacral
visualize,
is, because not everyone knows.
oh, the base, like your coccyx or where you
Like
sit.
under your belly
I
button,
visualize
I've heard it described.
it's in if you think about your butt, that's your
Okay.
sacral. Yeah. So I visualize like a red flame, and then I open my heart with a big giant orange flame with red in it. And then I visualize my third eye as a white flame. And then I take my third eye white flame and my base red flame and I put it all into my heart. And then that heart chakra, which is orange, vibrant orange light, I make it so big that I'm connecting to the love of the universe. And I go high as I can, as high as I can. And I give it to myself first. And then I give it to my husband, my animals, my household. And then I go very high and I'm giving it to my neighbors, my family, my friends, and as high as I can go. The universe generally shows me who's in my field. it empowers me and it makes me not feel alone because mediumship can feel alone. So it fills me. And I would ask that people try to do this because it'll fill you up in a way that nothing can fill you up. This deep, beautiful love that is there, it's a reminder of who you really are, because essentially we are pure love.
I know you're not going to believe it, but we are nearing the end of this one.
I saw that. Should we do the meditation and then
I
just,
think we should. What warnings do you want to give before you do it? Don't be driving.
oh,
If you can't do it right now, please come back,
yes,
make a little timestamp,
don't shut me off because you don't want to be driving when you do this.
put yourself in a quiet space where you don't have
Right,
interruptions
right.
and where you can focus for the next, what, five
It's
minutes?
less than 5 minutes. Okay, so sit back and close your eyes, and I'm going to take a sip of water because I've been drinking coffee. So sit back and close your eyes and just take a few deep breaths in and out. You're relaxing, you're letting go now. If you have anxiety, when you breathe your out breath, breathe it really slow through a straw. And you could just keep doing that slow exhale through a straw while you're doing this meditation. So I'd like you to imagine that the base sacral chakra where you sit is turning a red giant flame. And then go up to your heart chakra and turn that on right now into an orange red, beautiful flame. And then tap your third eye in your mind's eye, not physically, with a white flame, a white flame. Keep doing your breathing and imagine your third eye, white flame, right now, and your base of your red flame, taking that beauty into the heart. So both flames are now in your heart chakra, and now your heart chakra is more vibrant, orange red, and it's growing. Breathing in this beautiful light of the universe, unconditional love for you. And as that's growing now, go all the way out to the love in the universe, all the way out, all the way into the universe. And just keep breathing out and just relax in the love of the universe right now. It's way above the earth. And maybe you'll imagine you're sitting with your furry friend in the spirit world, or maybe you're bringing your furry friend with you. And just breathing this beauty. And just sit there for a moment or two, filling your body with this beautiful, unconditional love while breathing. And just come back now by gently opening your eyes and bringing everything back into your body. You feel better?
I was writing.
Oh, you weren't doing it?
No, this is for our
Yeah,
people.
but I
I'm
wanted
doing
you
my
to do
job.
it too because I wanted to ask you what you got. Because sometimes, like when I go up, I get a visual and I saw the elephants
Oh,
like in
oh,
Africa
cool.
walking together.
So when you're up high in that meditation during the quiet, sometimes you get a visual.
Hmm.
And so how do we interpret that visual?
Where your love really needs to go and trust it. Yeah.
Okay.
Because the more
Hmm.
peaceful we can be and the more love we can create internally, the more demonstrative it is, and where it will go is pretty much everywhere.
Well, we hope you had a fantastic day of love and that you can continue to stay in the light and love and use these thoughts and these strategies to keep the vibration high and pass it on.
And I would love for you to rate and review this episode. It would mean a lot. Thank you, everyone. And if you need me, I'm at susanallenmedium.com.
Have a good day, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Coffee with Dogs. I'm your host, Susan Ellen Medium. I would love for you to rate and review the podcast wherever you listen. This helps everyone find me. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. From my soul to yours, and from our animals to us all, until we meet again.